sport. With the new bits and pieces you unlocked, you could create some dazzling new outfits. You know, that pile of carrots of yours could buy you something mighty fine. See you around, sport!
I've already met the contestants, Ted, and they are just dynamite!
Oh, yeah! The folks at home are in for a treat today.
And here we go.
It's showtime, folks!
Let's go see how our contestants are preparing for the show.
It's time, folks, so give a big cheer for our players. Playing in the red circle, it's Player 1.
And in the blue square, it's Player 2.
Player 3 is our yellow star today.
And finally, Player 4 is in the green hexagon. And to think only one of them gets to win the big prize.
But they all get to take home treasured memories.
Concussive amnesia notwithstanding.
So what type of show are we making today?
It looks like we're visiting one of our challenge zones.
But which one, Paige? Which one?
I know, Ted. We're all excited to find out.
Great choice. Who... Whoa!
Welcome, everyone, to the theme park zone.
Before we dive in, would you like to know how to play Lego Party? I am Mr. Gold, and I am his identical twin. Find either of us in the park to purchase a golden brick.
Let's kick this challenge zone off the traditional way with round 1. Simply stand on a square, and the one with the most votes wins. Look at them scurry like ants.
Ooh, if they can't decide, I guess we could just pick our favorite instead.
Get ready to step out into the unknown as we play Perilous Pathways.
4 players race to the finish, but the catch is they can only see a few feet in front of them.
Will they throw caution to the wind and possibly themselves off the side?
No!
Let's find out.
I'm really impressed with how our builders made the pathway appear and disappear like that.
Oh, they didn't. That wasn't even meant to be the idea for the game originally. But it turns out that the studio we built the set in was cursed, so we just rolled with it.
I'll tell you something, Paige. You wouldn't catch me playing this game.
Well, someone would have to, because you definitely fall off.
And that's how you walk a perilous pathway.
Let's head to the comparative safety of the results area.
That's our first set of results. I feel so proud of our contestants.
Sure, but some more than others, right?
Nope, in my eyes, they're all winners. Sadly, I'm not in charge of the studs, though. Come and buy a golden brick from any of our convenient locations. Just 50 studs each.
A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
but also the order in which they take turns during this round. Another player ventures off on their first turn.
look at that. They've landed on a free power-up space. And you know what that means they get.
Well, don't leave me hanging. What is it? It's a lucky space where fortunate folks can win from a galaxy of prizes. Well, about 6 prizes.
The free stud space does exactly what you'd hope. Assuming you were hoping for free studs.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. Really, that's their pick. You told them this game was cursed, right?
I thought you were doing that.
Well, it was nice knowing them. Get ready for the fleet-footed rhythm action game where hitting the right note means everything.
Every note you hit earns you points.
And hit enough in a row and you maximize your multiplier.
But miss a single one and it'll fall right back down.
So put on your dance shoes because this is Dance Off.
Don't worry, folks. We're gonna keep quiet so we don't put you off.
And not so you can take a nap, Ted.
Oh, but it'd be a real win-win.
We're seeing some mighty impressive scores today.
Whoa, our players aren't just busting moves, Paige. They're smashing them.
Clearly, everyone wants to win. And at the moment, that's a real possibility for a number of our contestants.
And even the players who are trailing behind could outdance me any day of the week.
Not many notes left, people.
Lift the needle, folks. This record is over.
Let's look at the vinyl scores.
Should someone check if we had the rights to play that record?
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
And here's our first intrepid player.
Exciting! They've discovered the first of this park's micro game.
To win big on this one, they'll have to hit the button right at the top. Don't overshoot now.
It's a real fairground favorite, this one. Although our version isn't fixed. A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is so uncomfortable now.
So how much will they win?
And can we afford to give it to them?
They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
And here's the last player.
We'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller.
It's hammer time, but will they stop at the top?
Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
This is round 3.
It's time to vote for the next minigame.
No way. That's one of the 3 I thought they'd pick. It's the game where we balance everyone on top of balls.
And then balance those balls on top of a tower.
With crocodiles at the base.
No, we had to remove those. Remember the memo?
3, 2, 1, go!
That's gonna smart in the morning. Ooh, they took quite a hit from that bomb. How do you think you'd fare it this round, Ted?
Well, funnily enough, it's bon voyage to our first competitor.
That's the thing about luck. It comes in 2 flavors, and only one of them tastes of delicious chocolate. Oh, player 3! What a catastrophe! And they're off. They've fallen off.
The look on their face. And it's all over, bar the paperwork.
So what does that mean for the player scores? Let's find out.
Congratulations, player 1.
You could say they're on a roll.
That is the single best pun I've ever heard. It truly is an honor to work with you.
Aw, thanks, Ted.
No, thank you.
Somebody clearly has a very specific amount of moves they'd like to make.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
And that's the first golden brick of this game, snatched up.
Now all they have to do is bide their time and hope nobody else gets one, and also that they don't lose their one, and, no, I think that's it.
It's a solid plan with only a few dozen flaws.
A few dozen? That's a personal best. The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you. I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already. Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
Looks like they're trying to thread the needle and get a very particular number.
If I were them, I'd concentrate on their roll and leave the sewing until later.
That's not what you know what? Never mind. And common sense has prevailed, Ted.
It's so unfair. Why did they have to have common sense? And here comes our final player for the round.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a particular space or away from another. Or both, I guess.
Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor. Make up for all the homework. It's time to put the pedal to the metal in a no-holds-barred race to the finish.
Or, if you forget to steer, straight into a wall.
So watch out for tight turns and hazards aplenty.
And even more importantly, the other players.
This is Rumble Rally.
Three, two, one, go!
And away we go! I'm not sure if that crash was deliberate or accidental, but either way, it sounded expensive.
They are not going to win this race by spectacularly ramming their car into the wall like that.
Go, player 1!
You can literally smell the burning rubber. This is it, the final lap. Is that
And what a Rumble Rally rally! Let's check out how everyone did.
It just goes to show that while Rumble Rally might have tiny cars, it's got big thrills.
Truer words have never been spoken, Paige.
Here's our first contestant.
It's a +10, and that's a big move from our contestant.
They definitely want to think carefully about their options here.
Welcome to the Slippery Speedway. All you have to do is pull that lever, and wherever the penguin stops, that's what you earn.
Ooh! Now, are they gonna try to make a run up the mountain?
Past all those penguins with piles of snowballs, you mean? That said, if they ignore the chance of a free golden brick, they can...
Oh, and they're going for gold!
Uh-oh. They didn't have enough moves to make it to the top.
And that penguin's not going to let their snowballs go to waste.
The question is, will they try to climb it again?
Well, slather me in low-calorie mayonnaise. It's a lucky space.
But how lucky? That's up to our contestant.
I'd cross my fingers for him, but I don't have any.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
Nicely done, player 4.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick. They're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there. Do they take a risk, or do they take the safe path? Assuming there is a safe path.
Uh-oh, they've picked Royal Ramparts. I better brush up on my history.
Oh, don't worry. It's not exactly historically correct.
Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today? And there's one more player left.
These junctions are always a big decision.
Once again, it's time to put the brakes on the Slippery Speedway.
You can never have enough free studs.
Round 5.
Mini-game voting time. It comes earlier every year.
I feel terrible. I didn't even get you a card.
Oh, and that's an interesting choice by the players.
It's actually the game I would have picked too, if I was brave enough. It's time for the fun-filled fairy tale that'll test your memory.
4 players get transformed into frogs and then have to hurry across a lily pond.
The problem? Only a handful of the leaves can take their weight.
So remember the safe route, and with a bit of luck, you'll live happily ever after.
Go! Now don't hang about. Those lily pads won't stay afloat forever.
On the bright side, that's a route that anyone should be able to remember.
But if you can't, then don't feel bad, as there's gotta be like 3 different ways across.
I think it's closer to 16.
Well, that can't be true.
This is one of those games that's a lot easier if you have a photographic memory.
I used to have a photo. Player 3? Go! Go!
Player 2!
Oops! It's not a diving contest.
They must be hopping mad about that.
Go!
Ooh, have you been inside the Toadstool Cottage over there, Paige?
No, but let me guess. There isn't a mushroom inside it?
Actually, no. It's surprising. Right. Someone grab the big net and fish out our players.
Because we've got results to look at.
We should use magic in more of our games. It saves us so much money.
Nuh-uh. Have you seen the price of Eye of Newt these days? Going first isn't always a guarantee of success, especially in this game.
Ooh, now, are they gonna try to make a run up the mountain?
Past all those penguins with piles of snowballs, you mean? Oh, they're going brickward.
Oh, and they've grabbed a free golden brick!
But excitingly, it's immediately been replaced with another one for the next brave player.
We are giving away golden bricks like candy today.
But don't eat them because they will break your teeth.
And another player joins club. I have a golden brick now.
I bet it won't be long before another player joins it too. I hear they'll let just about anyone in.
Well, not anyone. Player 4 is next to move.
Limiting your move options is a good way to avoid dangerous space. A trip along those well, I guess there are plenty of other golden bricks in the park.
I hope their aim is true, because in Ballista Bullseye, they've got to time this right twice.
Stop the line sweeping across the targets, and where they cross, that's your prize. I hope that's a real big help for you. You have a nice day now.
Here goes player 3.
You gotta time this one just right. And here's the last contestant to take their turn.
Ooh, now, are they gonna try to make a run up the mountain?
Past all those penguins with up, they're after the brick.
They did it! They made it to the top in a single go!
And their prize for that Herculean effort? A free golden brick!
The speed they went up there! They made it look like the mountain has an escalator!
Which it does, but it's for staff only.
Oh no! It's a loose stud space!
Those things will sap your studs as soon as look at you.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted. Are you ready for a relaxing round of golf?
Then bad news, because this is Feelin' Golfing, where everyone plays at the same time.
So just sink your golf ball as fast as you can, because we don't care how many strokes you take.
Or if you hit the other player's golf balls. It's complete chaos, and that's just how we like it. Or... go!
And the fastest putter in the first round, up. And that's golf ball number 2.
And down goes a third golf ball.
Whoa! Every single player sunk their golf ball.
Go! This time, player 4 steps up and sinks the first golf ball of this hole.
That's a second golf ball sunk.
And that's a third golf ball sunk.
Check it out. They got all their golf balls in.
Go! Player 4 shows they've got real talent by getting first place again. 8 under par. They've scored a boneless chicken.
Wow, that's a third golf ball sunk. Oh,
And that's the last golf ball to be sunk for now.
let's head to the clubhouse for all the results.
And the winner is player 4.
This is the first time they've won a mini game, so that's a real feather in their cap.
Here's hoping they aren't allergic.
Shall we head back to the challenge zone to see what happens next?
How will this round pan out, I wonder?
Giving themselves a bit more thinking time. A wise move.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
Still, it's early days, and there's plenty of golden bricks left to find or buy.
Or steal from the prop room if you have a spare key.
How are they meant to choose between so many options?
Well, someone better put first aid on high alert if we're building this one.
It's perfectly safe. We'll be fine.
I meant for the players. And another contestant steps up to the plate.
Ooh, now, are they gonna... Oh, they're heading for the goal.
What a performance! I don't think I've seen such a fleet-footed climb in years.
They shot up there like a mountain goat. A mountain goat that's now 1 golden brick richer. Way to go, player 3.
As the last person to get a hold of a golden brick, they have got a lot of catching up to do.
Of course, if they were an alchemist, they could just make more golden bricks.
Sadly, alchemy isn't real, Ted.
What a shame. It would have really mixed things up.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny as it's given them the lead. I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough. Well, that's hardly a nice way to end their turn, is it?
Ooh, it's round 7.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice. No firm favorite, huh? No problem. We'll choose.
You mean you'll choose?
You know me so well. Get ready for a fast-paced, mollusk-packed, shell-snatching challenge.
Players compete to grab the golden shell and then hold on to it as long as possible.
But who will hold it long enough to claim it as their own? Let's play Slug It Out and find out.
1, go!
You know there are some people who actually race slugs, Ted?
That's hardly impressive. Even I could beat a slug.
Player 2!
I mean, in fairness, they were really hogging the shell there.
So, thoughts about player 1? Give it to me straight, Ted.
They're in second place, and that means there's nothing stopping them from taking first place.
Apart from the person currently in it?
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that.
Player 3!
It's really impressive how long they held on to that shell, especially with the lack of hands. Typical picnic. They're always getting ruined by 4 turbocharged slugs fighting over a golden shell. Well, that or ants.
Well done, player 1.
They've managed to get a sizable lick. We found the slickest slug, and they're no slouch.
But what about our other slimy slitherers?
There aren't any dangerous side effects from being turned into a slug and back, are there?
No. If anything, a compulsive desire to eat more salad is a plus. First out of the gate, it's player 1.
Remember, you've always got a handy-dandy map you can check.
Don't worry, there's almost nothing historically accurate or educational in here.
Not even the dragon?
Ooh, looks like they're planning on a catapult ride.
And here's our next player.
Don't forget that you can look at your map to help you choose a direction. Oh, they could be raking in the studs soon.
Dropped out their money on their lawn, huh? We've all been there. Well, they've got to pick one of these options.
It's a free power-up space. So, what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on Brickbed.
Player 4 brings this round to a close.
Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet. As I recall, the last time we played this game, our contestants had some questions about it. The main one being, how did a bear get loose in here?
It's time for Ninjago training, in which players have to hurl swords into a spinning wheel to score points.
You've only got a few swords and a few seconds for each round, so don't waste either of them.
And for the record, this is a gross oversimplification of the training required to become a ninja.
Yeah, that's right. Remind everyone that you're a ninja, Ted.
Time's up. Get ready for the next round.
With all these blades flying about, let's hope we don't see an injury.
A ninja you what?
An injury.
A ninja you injury?
Forget I said anything.
Go! Whoa, look at that! Player 1's got to triple digits!
And there's another score in the triple digits!
And that's the end of the so-called training.
You really have got a bee in your bonnet about this round, huh? Wow, I think you set a new record for the amount of times you mentioned being a ninja there, Ted.
It was like twice at most.
Yeah, I meant a new record low.
There's our first player, but will moving first give them an advantage?
This could make for an interesting turn. A very long, interesting turn.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
A trip along those ramparts is gonna be bad news for one. Well, not trying for the golden brick is quite a choice.
There's only a split second between winning and losing in this game.
It's a brick battle, which means a 2 versus 2 team-based face-off where the winners walk away with a golden brick apiece. It's Brick Brigade, where the players might be fighting fires.
But they'll have to cooperate with each other.
Because it's teams of 2 versus 2, where one person in each team aims the hose.
While the other steers the truck. So buckle up and go put out some fires.
Here's a tip for our budding firefighters. The bigger the building is that's on fire, the longer it'll take to put out, and so the more points it's worth.
And don't forget to keep your water tanks full.
You can fill them from the hydrants at either end of the map.
Or by picking up a water bucket when it appears. Oh my goodness, so many fires keep starting. What is going on with these buildings?
Oh, Ted, the fires are actually being started by our special effects team.
Well, someone needs to arrest them, and fast.
That's one lucky house put out by Team 1, but the teams aren't done yet.
And Team 1 gets to that water bucket before their rivals.
And with their tank topped up, they can get back to fighting fires.
Ooh, both teams are picking up points by saving that building. But who will get the most?
And Team 2 still has the lead as we reach the end game.
That's the ticket, Team 2.
They're keeping their tank full, so they never need to... Oh, time's up. So let's see who quenched the most conflagration.
And which firefighters fought the fewest flames.
Time's up, so let's leave the rest of the fires to the professionals.
And give one lucky team some golden bricks. Player 3's turn now.
And that's the same roll as last round.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
Time to check the map and see where you might end up, I'd say.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
And at long last, it's player 4.
What's the roll going to be?
Will they choose to run the... Oh, they're showing a lot of self-restraint there.
If you want your score to blast off, then this is the game for you.
But time that button press very carefully, or you'll come crashing back down.
And that is that.
Round 6. Wait, sorry, it was upside down. Round 9.
It's mini-game voting time, people. Which would you choose, Ted?
Is there one which requires superhuman dexterity?
As it happens, there is.
Anything but that, then.
Oh, intriguing. I wonder how this will shake out. Get ready for the point-packed, precision-propelled person pursuit that's taking the world by storm.
Flop onto your backs and bellies and slide around our icy rink.
Stop on the high scores and avoid the lows, because you've only 3 chances to make the most of your slide hustle.
First round, which means it's time to realize that you don't know how the controls work and really should have taken the time to practice.
I can already taste their bitter tears of regret.
The scores in that round were bunched up like sardines.
They were remarkably close, yes.
That big penguin over there, is that an emperor penguin?
Well, it's wearing a crown, so I think that technically it's a king.
That is quite the spread of points for that round, huh?
Some of the players definitely did better than the others, yes.
Go!
We're done! Now let's get to the results before frostbite sets in.
Looking at the lineup, I'm pleased to see everyone remembered to put on thermal undervests this time.
I was worried we'd have to pixelate some of them. Again. Up at the front, it's player 2. Look at that. It's the same roll as last round.
Well, someone knows a bargain when they see it.
Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today?
Next to roll is player 4.
Add 5, huh? That's what I do when people ask me my IQ. Just to get me into triple digits.
Good luck with that, friends. I really hope it sparks joy.
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
Although taking another trip round the park means more opportunities for free golden bricks. What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
A +5 for when you absolutely positively don't want to roll a 1.
They won't get out of the park down there, but they could pick up some great prizes.
Or they can take another lap around the park.
Now, while I relocate my services, please enjoy the park's many attractions.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already.
And sneaking in last, it's player 1.
If I was playing, I'd have the speed set to this all the time.
Three choices, but which will be the unlucky one?
Oh boy, someone's about to make a sizable donation to their rival.
And get a sizable bump on the head into the bargain. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
What's the plan here, then?
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now.
That move might have put a big target on their back.
As someone who wore a t-shirt like that to an archery range, let me tell you, it's not a good idea.
It's time to vote for the next minigame.
Don't worry, you don't have to be over 18 to participate.
Yes! Split vote! That means we get to choose!
This is cracking up. The game of twirling tentacles and tight timing.
Leap over the slimy appendages as they spin ever faster.
Or face a mighty whack in the briny depths. Tentacle took them out, and not in the flowers in a movie sense.
Ouch! That smack looked like it had some extra heft behind it.
Remember that time? Oh, let's pull the plug on that game and go look at the results.
When it comes to excitement, that game is leaps and bounds ahead of the others.
Oh, wow. I don't think I can follow that. I think I'll just skip ahead. First to move this round. They won the minigame, but will their luck hold out?
Nice choice. You got a real eye for power-ups, huh?
And that's their last move. That should help them buy something useful.
With a plus 10 in the mix, the shortest turn we're looking at is 11 moves. Oh my!
And into the attraction they go.
I do not have the reactions for this one, Paige.
Do they really think they can? Well, and they want that brick.
They did it! They made it to the top in a single go!
And their prize for that Herculean effort? A free golden brick!
The speed they went up there! They made it look like the mountain has an escalator!
Which it does, but it's for staff only. Not the best place to end your turn, but not the worst. Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Personally, I would have used a power-up in this situation. I don't even really care which one. I just like the noise it makes. Don't lose those studs to another player.
This is round 11.
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
The selection has been made.
Welcome to the game of pulverized pottery and gargantuan globes.
4 vases enter, only 1 vase leaves.
Who's ready for some museum mayhem?
Sorry, thinking about it, the last vase doesn't leave. It just sort of stays there. 3, 2, 1, go! Maybe the museum wouldn't be so... Oh, player 2! This is terrible! Look at those wonderful, priceless heirlooms.
Of course, some of them are already way less priceless now.
Oh, no! Player 4! And that smash means we have our losing base.
And more importantly, our winning player. Let's go look at the results.
I think some of our players might get famous after that game.
I know what you're saying. It could really be their big break. Our first player here, fresh from the minigame.
Come on, Lucky 8, do your thing. And there's that 8 they were looking for.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
And now it's player 1's turn.
If you've gotten yourself all turned around, then check your map to get your bearings.
It's the brick they want. That does not look like an easy jump, Ted.
They did it! They actually did it! I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
You can get pretty far with a +5 on your side.
I know which way I'd go, so they should probably choose the opposite.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park. Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead. Oh, almost forgot a player. Here they go then.
Will it be good luck or bad?
This should make getting the number they want a cinch.
Could they be considering going up? They're going brickward.
This is where we see if they're a natural-born border. That was most ungnarly.
Trust me, that's gonna be a lifesaver.
Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
This is round 12.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet. Look at that, they all agreed. It's time for players to soar through the air, grabbing as many points as they can.
Before planting themselves into our massive bonus pack target at the end.
Grab the right bonuses to get the highest scores.
One turn each, most points wins. This is Aim to Please. Go!
First for this game, it's player 1.
Go! It's time for player 2 to shine.
The more points they get at the start, the better their chances.
Come on, grab some points already.
They went for it, and they grabbed it.
They've grabbed some points and are off the starting line. Go!
And now it's player 3's turn.
Go! And the final contestant is player 4.
They better keep on grabbing those points from here on out.
They are missing a lot of pickups at the moment.
There we go. We have our winner.
Let's go look at the overall results.
Well, that game certainly goes a lot better when we play it outside.
Yeah, it's way safer when there's no chance of someone hitting a ceiling fan.
Here they go, leading the charge.
It's the loop-the-loop, and there's no room for error here.
Except maybe a room on a hospital ward.
Incredible! They're looping the loop-the-loop! The loop!
4 big wheels, but only one tiny chance of success.
It's a big jump, and it's a successful jump! They did it! They got a golden brick!
And they couldn't deserve it more. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick! Someone give it a saucer of milk.
That should help them buy something useful.
Ooh, now what will this player do?
They won't get out of the park down there, but they could pick up some great prizes.
Or they can take another lap around the park.
Hey, hey, you can't go wrong with that one, my friend.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
Up next, it's player 3.
If they need studs or power, I guess they're taking a break from the rest of the park.
Good idea. They don't want to pass out from an excitement overload.
It's Wheel of Studs, where you get 4 chances to add some studs.
But if you're not careful, you might end up winning nothing.
Last to go, it's player 2.
You'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller.
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
That's it. Take another spin around the park.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
We're halfway done, people.
It's escalation time!
Which means bigger losses on these spaces.
Bigger rewards on these spaces.
And higher rewards for the minigames.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing. Look at that. The vote's 50-50.
Learn to count, Paige. There aren't 100 players.
Percentage, Ted.
Oh, right. My bad. I'll let you choose the winner.
It's Dirt Bike Dash, the high-speed bike balancing off-road rally.
Where the players' fortunes have almost as many ups and downs as the course.
So don't land on your head and don't lag behind because the race is on.
How about we take the bikes out for a race after the show?
If you think you're up to the challenge, Ted.
Oh, I think I'm more than capable, Paige. I'll just need a few minutes to move the stable up.
Player 3!
Okay, I'll admit it. This version of the game is better than the old version. And with only one player left racing, we're calling this one.
Finish!
By the way, did we give them any training before letting them loose on those bikes?
Of course we did. Unfortunately, due to a mix-up, it was in small business accounting. Starting off the round, it's player one.
I thought you'd pick that one. It's my favorite, too.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is so uncomfortable now.
I'm not sure how lucky those 8s are when there's 7 of them to choose from.
It's Wheel of Studs, where you get 4 chances to add some studs.
But if you're not careful, you might end up winning nothing.
Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
And it's goodbye to anything less than a 6.
Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
Now, will this +5 get them into double digits?
Ooh, this game is a tricky one.
I'm sure they'll get plenty more studs soon enough.
Let's see how our contestants handle this round.
It's mini-game voting time, people. Which would you choose, Ted?
Is there one which requires superhuman dexterity?
As it happens, there is.
Anything but that, then.
It's the game where it doesn't matter if you sink or swim, just as long as you grab those points while you do it.
So while our fishy friends float back and forth,
You'll have to time those button taps to flap those fins.
because this, folks, is Flouncing Fishies. 3, 2, 1, go!
Looking at our contestants, it's clear that they're not shrimping from the challenge of this round.
Oh yeah, they look like they were prawned to play this game.
And if they find themselves in last place, well, they can just keep clam and carry on.
We're at the halfway mark, and player one is currently sitting pretty at the top of the scores.
What a round! I don't know about you, but I'm hooked.
Only 10 seconds to go, and player one is still in the lead.
And that's the end.
But which player scaled the heights of first place? Let's find out.
So, which was your favorite fish in that round?
Not sure. I'd have to mull it over.
First to go is player one.
Oh dear, the unlucky space, where players try to choose the least worst option. You know, like when you have to taste test cat food to get the right one.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
It might be worth them looking at.
Oh, but they're missing all the fun bits.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
You can never have enough free studs. Here comes our next contestant.
What are the odds? Oh, ooh. Now, are they gonna try to make a run up the mountain?
Past all those penguins with piles of snowballs. Oh, and they want that brick.
Whoops! They don't want to stop there.
Well, that's one less golden brick we have to hand out, Ted.
Don't lose those studs to another player.
And here's the final contestant for this round.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
They've landed on a lucky space, so clearly they're already lucky.
It's round 15.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted.
What a bold and uncompromising choice.
This is Making Monsters, where we show you what monster to make.
But we don't show you how to make it.
So you'd better figure out where the pieces go before everyone else, because the race is on.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the first one to put all the pieces where they belong is player one.
But there's no reason another player can't discover their mojo and catch up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm glad someone found some spare bricks. We almost had to cancel this game.
Well, you can thank me for that, Paige.
So these are yours, are they?
Yes. But on a completely unrelated note, someone took apart the wall between our offices.
A helpful hint for our players. You can't stack the pieces on top of each other in this game.
And that's player one's final monster done and dusted.
Now they can just sit back and relax, or maybe do a crossword.
Oh, stop your building. We have our results.
Let's go piece everything together in the results area.
Okay, I'm off to ask design what those shapes were really meant to be, and then tell them they look nothing like them. First to play this round, it's player one.
Giving themselves a bit more thinking time. A wise move.
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
Although taking another trip around the park means more opportunities for free golden bricks.
Well, they've got to pick one of these options.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's giving them the lead.
Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes.
Let's see what they roll.
Check it out. Penguin Peak's been path flipped, and the route is running backwards now.
They are really messing with the other players.
Do they take a risk, or do they take the safe path? Assuming there is a safe path. Up, a trip along the... Up, huh. Maybe they didn't think they could get to the golden brick.
Whatever they win, the important thing is that they tried.
Although the more important thing is how many studs they get.
Player three's turn now.
7 chances to hit it big, and 1 to make you weep. Uh-oh, it's an unlucky space where it doesn't matter what you win because you're actually gonna lose.
I'm glad it's them playing this. I would mess this up for sure.
They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
Round 16.
Mini-game voting time. It comes earlier every year.
The choice has been chosen.
Ooh, that just gave me chills. It's time for fast-paced freezing felony as our contestants compete to open the toughest safes in the world.
Each player safe has a set of locks they'll need to unpick by hitting buttons in the right order.
But only the paciest pilferers will get the premium prizes, so get cracking.
Oh my goodness, player one!
With them at the halfway stage, the other players need to pick up the pace.
Quite right. You can't go leaving any pace around with all these thieves about.
Take a look at player one.
I am drooling just looking at all those ice pops.
Oh, someone call the police. This round is over.
Let's find out if crime pays in the results area. What an exciting game that was, Ted. I don't know about you, but I was really invested in it.
Me too. And for that, we really have to give the players the credit. And player one kicks off the round.
It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on brick pay.
And it's player three next.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
Uh-oh, it's an unlucky space where it doesn't matter what you win because you're actually gonna lose.
I hope it wins a game for you, my friend.
Dragging their heels, it's player 2.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
It might be worth them looking ahead before they choose a route.
Ooh, what excitement awaits them in here!
It's round 17, people!
Everyone, pick a game!
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. What a choice!
Oh yeah, that game's everyone's favorite!
Well, everyone except our legal department. So many settlements. In this game, you'll need to exercise your memory as well as your legs.
So pick the right target or your chances of success will be well and truly scuttled.
And get ready for the absolutely crabulous rock, paper, claw.
Go!
Here's our first scorer. It's player 1.
Hey, no running with scissors!
It's actually a claw, remember?
Of course. Sorry, as you were!
Their victory is just a single point away. Looking at the scoreboard, Ted, can you tell us where we are?
Absolutely. We're in the studio.
I meant, can you tell us where we are in the game?
Oh, then no, I can't.
Player 3 scores!
If either of our two leaders gets the next point, we'll finally know which is best out of rock, paper, or claw.
Just as long as it's not paper. Frankly, that wafer-thin sheet of nothing doesn't even belong in this game.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. And the final point goes to player 2. Finish!
That game was so exciting, it should have been pay-per-view.
Well, that's one way we can claw back some revenue.
Such incredible jokes. You wouldn't suspect that our writer's room was staffed exclusively by 8-year-olds.
Oh, I actually wrote that one myself.
A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
But also the order in which they take... Oh, are they thinking of heading up to the ramparts to grab a golden brick?
if they are, it'd be bad news for whoever that catapult gets aimed at.
But if they want to go shopping, this way's faster. Ooh, now what will this player do?
Looks like they're trying to thread the needle and get a very particular number.
If I were them, I'd concentrate on their roll and leave the sewing until later.
That's not what I... you know what? Never mind. Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
And here's our next player.
I don't believe it. They rolled the same number as last time.
Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today?
There's just one more contestant to go.
They definitely want to think carefully about their options here.
Could they be considering going for... Oh, I'm sure someone else will go for it soon enough.
Getting the top score might not be rocket science, but it isn't easy either.
Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Round 18.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor, to make up for all the homework.
It's Martian Match, the game where we give our players teeny tiny flying saucers.
And get them to copy cryptic signals sent from space.
Well, some patterns, anyway.
The first one to copy all 3 patterns will take top position.
So let's hope their artistic skills are out of this world. Be careful, player 2.
I'm not sure that matches the pattern they're meant to be copying. Nice job, player 1.
That's their final pattern complete, and it's time for takeoff. Oh, and with third place decided, it's time for re-entry.
Let's look at the results and find out who's over the moon. First to play this round, it's player 1. Goodness me, they've rolled the same number again.
Some of these free stud spaces, they have a little extra secret, too. And here's player 3 now. Well, someone likes rolling the same number every round.
Good luck with that, friends. I really hope it sparks joy.
Oh dear, the unlucky space, where players try to choose the least worst option. You know, like when you have to taste test cat food to get the right one.
The Royal Ramparts have been path flipped, and it's all back to front there.
I'm pretty sure they've thrown a wrench into their rivals' plans with that little move.
Entry to my park may be free, but my golden bricks are not.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
I guess they've got a different part of the park in mind.
If you don't buy a golden brick, I may have to close the park down.
That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
With this many rounds left in the game? Absolutely not.
Hang on, there's something else with these free studs. Woohoo! It's a free prize, and it didn't cost anything.
Now what will our final contestant do?
There's a lot of tasty-looking numbers on their roller now.
Uh-oh, it's an unlucky space where it doesn't matter what you win because you're actually gonna lose.
Get ready for round 19.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet.
But that doesn't mean you should leave.
Look at that, the vote's 50-50.
Learn to count, Paige. There aren't 100 players.
Percentage, Ted.
Oh, right. My bad. I'll let you choose the winner.
This is Arty Smarty, where we find out who knows their fine art history.
And whose chances of winning are history.
And if you like what you see, then prints are available from our merch store.
I don't even know all those words, let alone the answer.
Whew, those were some speedy responses.
Choose anything. Anything.
Now that's how you play this game.
It is? I should probably make some notes.
To be honest, I was hoping for more clues in the painting.
Oh, got that one wrong, did we?
And you got it right. Okay, let's find out who was picture perfect.
And who got an F in art? You know, that round has inspired me to visit my local art gallery because it has an amazing donut shop next to it.
Ooh, and watch out, because not one, but two thieves have just shown up. On what I'm assuming are not their own boats.
I love it when they show up here. I can already taste the chaos, and it is delicious.
Here they go, leading the charge.
Ooh, they've reached the catapult. Whoa, they are really trusting their safety to that catapult, huh?
People will do anything for a golden brick, Ted. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
Maybe they should check their map before they commit to a direction. Oh, the only thing that isn't ye old in here are the prices in the shop.
So if you were thinking of bartering using sheep, you're out of luck.
Someone has expensive tastes. No problem.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
That they do, Paige. That they do.
Well, someone's willing to risk everything for a golden brick, huh?
If they need studs or power-ups, there's plenty down here at the park entrance.
Although taking another trip around the park means more opportunities for free golden bricks.
It's Wheel of Studs, where you get 4 chances to add some studs.
But if you're not careful, you might end up winning nothing. It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on Brick Bank. Player 4 brings this round to a close.
You'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller.
Hey, hey, you can't go wrong with that one, my friend.
Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
It's time to vote for the next mini-game. Oh, that's it. Make 4 choices. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Mainly for the audience at home rather than the players, though.
Get ready to be bowled over by a nail-biting race across the clouds.
You'll score points by hitting pins.
But don't fall off the track because you only get one chance. It's 10-pin rolling. Go!
First for this game, it's player one.
They've knocked those pins flying.
Not far to go. Not far at all.
And that's a flawless finish.
That's right, Ted. Assuming you ignore all the mistakes, it was flawless.
It's time for player two to shine. Tell me this, Paige. What kind of person names their team C-Poo?
That says CPU. It's a computer player.
Well, they should have more respect for themselves.
I can't keep count of the amount they're knocking over.
Totally understand. If you need adult counting lessons, I have a guide.
No, and that is a clean run.
Go! They did it! They crossed the finish line!
That was our last sky-high roller. But which one of our players is rolling in the points?
Do you think they'd let me borrow one of those giant bowling balls for something?
You can't use them in regular bowling alleys, Ted.
Rats. Kicking things off, it's player two.
Could they be considering? Well, they're after the brick.
Now, will they pull off a gnarly move or just pull a muscle?
Ooh, and that was close.
This is a big loop, and they build up enough speed to make it all the way around.
And to think that contestant can't even ride a regular bike. Just amazing.
It's the final test, the monster truck jump.
They might have done it, but now it's looking increasingly like they haven't.
Buckle up, the stakes could not be higher, folks. Sound the sirens and slide down the poles. It's Brick Brigade.
2 teams of 2 compete to put out fires the fastest, with one driving the fire truck.
And the other aiming the hose. So keep an eye on those water levels.
And start dousing that housing.
Something to remember is that there are more points available when you're putting out a fire at a bigger building.
But you can't put out fires if you don't keep your water tanks topped up.
So refill them at the hydrants at either side of the map.
Or just grab a water bucket when it appears.
I haven't seen people frantically trying to put out so many fires since I started posting on the show's social media accounts.
It's true, Ted. You have certainly expressed some controversial views.
I simply said that dogs are such great judges of character that they should have the vote page. Oh my goodness, so many fires keep starting. What is going on with these buildings?
Oh, Ted, the fires are actually being started by our special effects team.
Well, someone needs to arrest them, and fast.
Team 2 has extinguished a house and can move on to the next one.
And Team 2 snuffs out a fire like it was a big candle.
Some great play from Team 2 there.
Good move. Why wait until the last second to top up your tank?
Team 2 snagging a water bucket there. And that's how you play Brick Brigade.
So let's stop pumping water and start showering the players with studs.
Time's up, so let's leave the rest of the fires to the professionals.
And give one lucky team some golden bricks. With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long. Player 1 gets their turn now.
The Lucky 8, also known as the Super Unlucky 1.
They won't get out of the park down there, but they could pick up some great prizes.
Or they can take another lap around the park.
Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
This should make getting the number they want a cinch. Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
A +5's perfect when you want to skip something undesirable. These junctions are always a big decision.
Will they choose to run the... I don't know that I could turn down a chance like that.
They're on a chance space. Truly the most chaotic way to mess with people's prized possessions.
Oh boy, they are just messing with other people's business today, aren't they?
This is round 21.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing?
I love it when the contestants choose this one.
Me too. Someone tell the first aiders to be on high alert.
It's time for our players to make a daring dash across a precarious platform.
All while being unable to see more than a few feet in front of them.
Will they go slow and steady or risk everything and run?
There's only one way to know, and that's to play Perilous Pathways.
Go! Paige, is it my imagination or are all the statues doing dance moves?
It is not your imagination. Apparently, they were super into dabbing 5,000 years ago.
Huh. I have learned something new today. As I imagine, have our viewers.
Absolutely. Although don't quote us on any history papers, okay?
Paige, is it my imagination or are all the statues doing dance moves?
It is not your imagination. Apparently, they were super into dabbing 5,000 years ago.
Huh. I have learned something new today. As I imagine, have our viewers.
Absolutely. Although don't quote us on any history papers, okay? And look at that! The terrifyingly twisty trail trial is over.
Let's go to the results.
I miss when we used to have them chased through that game by a mummy.
Me too. But he's still taking time off to unwind.
First up, it's player 2.
I hope it wins a game for you, my friend.
Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes.
Our friend here clearly wants to get a lot of stuff done.
Are they going to score big or will they flame out?
I thought you'd pick that one. It's my favorite, too.
So, you want to spice up your day out with a little mischief, do you? I guess this is the big one. I like it.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation. Except for the person who lost the brick. That golden brick must seem extra shiny as it's given them the lead.
They won't get out of the park down there, but they could pick up some great prizes.
Or they can take another lap around the park.
I bet everyone's got stacks of stuff to steal by now, haven't they? Like taking candy from a baby.
Oh dear, the unlucky space, where players try to choose the least worst option. You know, like when you have to taste test cat food to get the right one. Next to play, it's player one.
Now how about we make your day out at the park even more special? Where someone's playing a serious game, aren't they?
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
It's just that some of those bricks are tarnished. Tarnished by the terrible sins committed to acquire them.
But the key takeaway is that they still count just fine.
This might be a good time for them to look at the map.
Now that the real fun can begin, eh? A golden brick, huh? Big spender.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
I think there might be some kind of rivalry going on behind the scenes.
And clearly it's a bitter one. I can only assume someone left toast crumbs in the butter.
It was 2 years ago, and it was one time, Ted.
With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long. I think we all know who the other players will be aiming for now.
As long as it's not me, I don't care.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a particular space or away from another. Or both, I guess.
So, you want to spice up your day out with a little mischief, do you? I'm a real giant, huh? Good.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
It's a valid tactic. Break their will, and maybe they'll give up entirely.
And there it is, folks. That's your depressing thought for the day. Oh dear, the unlucky space, where players try to choose the least worst option. You know, like when you have to taste test cat food to get the right one.
Round 22!
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
Yes, split vote. That means we get to choose. It's time to pick the odd one out, assuming you can remember which ones are in first.
In Read the Instructions, you'll have a few seconds to remember a whole page of pieces.
Then, once it disappears, you have to figure out the one piece which wasn't shown on them.
But find it fast, because only the swiftest answers get the highest points. Someone always gets that one wrong.
Usually it's me.
I thought that one was pretty easy, Ted. You?
Hang on, I'm still working on my answer. Ooh, that's handy. I actually have this set, but I'd lost the instructions.
Oh, that's useful.
Not really. I just remembered that I lost all the pieces, too.
Now that is an impressive result.
Wow, they were fast. So fast. Not accurate, but fast. Go!
Think of this as a great exercise for your short-term memory.
And a great exercise for your short-term memory, too. I don't know how so many of you managed to get that right.
It's time to see who had the most rapid recollection.
And who'd rather forget this game ever happened? I'm impressed that we kept all those instruction manuals around.
We wouldn't have to if someone didn't keep breaking things around the studio. Our first player here, fresh from the minigame.
5, 6, 7, 8. What do we appreciate? High roller! High roller! Although it doesn't actually feature a 5. Sorry about that.
So, what part of the park do they want to visit?
The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you.
Could they be considering going for gold?
And do they have the ha! They're risking it!
I am glad it's not me on that skateboard, Ted.
They're gonna land it like a pro!
A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is so uncomfortable now.
You should consider buying a golden brick. They also double as season passes for the park.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn. Last to go, it's player 2.
Not sure why they flipped an area with no one in it, but I guess we'll find out. They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
Get ready, it's round 23.
There's 2 rounds left, so quit hoarding those power-ups, people.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice.
Yes, that's my favorite minigame.
You say that about all of them.
I just don't like to hurt.
It's very tall race. The high altitude, low speed, and even lower number of wheels distance competition.
Each player must wobble their way along the track while desperately trying to stay upright.
So who will get the furthest and who will fall the flattest? Let's find out.
Oh no, player 2.
That was a textbook fall. No ifs, no buts. Well, one but.
Oh, I thought they could keep going forever, but I was wrong.
I gotta say, we haven't had as many catastrophic falls as usual today, Ted.
I told you we could have spent the first aid budget on snacks.
Oh dear, player 3.
The way they went over, I was half tempted to shout, timber! Alrighty, no more balancing. Just let gravity do its thing, folks.
All right, everyone can get up now because we've got results to look at.
You wouldn't know they'd all just fallen flat on their faces, would you?
Not even a bit. We have the best makeup department.
And here's our first intrepid player. Look at that. It's the same roll as last round.
I literally cannot believe we're asking them to do this loop.
Oh my goodness! Are they a professional stunt driver?
This is the big one. They are so close to that golden brick.
They blasted through the loop, grabbed a golden brick, and they have completed the gauntlet.
Truly astounding, Ted. Truly astounding. That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
I don't know. Considering their lead, there aren't that many rounds left in this game.
Well, someone knows a bargain when they see it.
That should help them buy something useful. Here comes our next contestant.
If I was playing, I'd have the speed set to this all the time. I know which way I'd go, so they should probably choose the opposite.
Perhaps you'd like to buy a shiny souvenir of your special day.
Don't lose those studs to another player.
What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder? Uh-oh, it's an unlucky space where it doesn't matter what you win because you're actually gonna lose.
Throwing down a ×2. That's a tasty, tasty move.
I bet everyone's got stacks of stuff to steal by now, haven't they?
An honest to goodness heist, eh? Nice.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation. Except for the person who lost the brick. I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already.
Final round. It's time to swing for the fences, people.
Will someone take the leader down a peg or two, or has this game already been decided?
Oh boy, it's escalation time again.
And that means even higher losses on these spaces.
Even higher rewards on these spaces.
And even more studs for each of the minigames. Plus, we're swapping all the free power-up spaces for ones that reward you with studs.
So how else are we making things even more exciting this time, Ted?
Let's have a peek. Oh, it looks like we're shutting up the shops.
And replacing them with chance spaces. Mark my words, that could cause chaos.
Let's find out what the final minigame we're playing is. And there's our final minigame.
And here we go. Get ready to settle some scores and score some goals because it's time for the beautiful game.
Keep the balls out of your goal and in your opponent's, because if you let in too many, then it's full time for you.
Who will take home the trophy and who will just get the boot? Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
I know they call this the Bootiful game, But can we just take a moment to appreciate how photogenic our players are, too?
I was just thinking the same thing. This may be the most good-looking episode we've ever done.
Here's hoping I don't miss any of the goals while I'm staring dreamily at everyone.
There are footballs flying left, right, and everywhere.
It's almost like this isn't a regulation soccer game.
Oh, player 2!
Watch out, player 3!
That's another player who is in a dangerous position and needs to go on the offensive.
And what if they were already on the... Oh, player 3!
The final whistle has blown, so let's go hand out some trophies.
Well, I guess we better give all those balls back to that kid who kicked them into our yard now, huh?
I say finders keepers. They're leading off the final turn, and all eyes on them.
Clearly, someone wants to go far this turn.
Dad, there are 4 results which justify the use of a ×2, and that was none of them.
Sounds like my kind of caper. On in.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
I think there might be some kind of rivalry going on behind the scenes.
I'm guessing it's payback for something truly awful, like finishing a pack of cookies but leaving the box in the cupboard.
What kind of monster does that? With a move like that in the final round, they could have this whole thing wrapped up.
Not only wrapped up, but it could even have a lovely bow on the box, too. And maybe a gift tag. Possibly it comes with a nice card as well. I think I may have lost track of this analogy.
Now that the real fun can begin, eh? Oh, a golden brick. Now you're talking.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
It's a valid tactic. Break their will, and maybe they'll give up entirely.
And there it is, folks. That's your depressing thought for the day.
That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now. And here's the next player stepping into their final turn.
Uh-oh, it's an unlucky space where it doesn't matter what you win because you're actually gonna lose. And that's the same roll as last round. You can never have enough free studs. This is the final turn. Woo!
Get ready for a long turn.
Now how about we make your day out at the park even more special? Sounds like my kind of caper. On in.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
It's just that some of those bricks are tarnished. Tarnished by the terrible sins committed to acquire them.
But the key takeaway is that they still count just fine.
In the last turn of the last round, no one's going to be stealing that from them.
What a cunningly executed plan. Is what I'd say if I didn't think it was down to pure luck. And that is it. The final round is over.
What a game! What a game!
Now, I'm sure we're all pretty certain who the winner is.
But let's pretend we aren't and head back to the studio for the ceremony. Oh my goodness, what an epic clash that was!
It certainly was one for the ages, Ted.
Let's get our players back in here.
Okay, let's not keep them waiting. Ted, how did everyone do?
In last place, but still with all their teeth, so that's something. It's Player 4. But don't think for a moment that we're saying you didn't put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Although the video evidence would seem to point that way.
And in third place, it's Player 3.
Well done on not coming last.
Now hold on to your hats and any other loose clothing as we reveal the first place winner. And that winner is Player 1!
And that means our runner-up is Player 2.
Come on, bring in that trophy! My goodness, though. Congratulations to all our players. You were amazing.
They really were very special. I don't think I'll ever forget this show. Until the next one.
This was Lego Party, folks.
See you all next time.
Now, don't you hoard show me that carrot. Remember to visit the wardrobe so you can spend some of these.